over there with the big jaws right over there. The pelican. The brown pelican. The brown pelican is here. Manatee River. All right, guys, guess what? Today is the first day of summer. Very important day. Yes, summer solstice is like the most powerful. Those that know or study and research the summer solstice, it's a very powerful position that the sun is at the earth. You know what I'm saying? It's a powerful position that the sun is at the earth concerning its energy. And it's a whole lot of stuff to really talk about concerning summer solstice. But I did some research of a lot of things. Y'all have a wonderful day.
Yes, sir.
And I'm on YouTube. I hope you check it out. It's called Mac, M-A-C-K, Johnson, The Reality. Hope you check it out. Have a good day. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. It's one of the most important time period of the earth. And of course, the kingdom of darkness know that. And they do their dark rituals, at this time. And to try to see, the thing is, the whole idea is to, of what darkness is trying to neutralize power. See, that's what darkness is. I mean, darkness is all about neutralizing the very power that people need in order to, live. They is the system spiritually and naturally. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get power to neutralize the power to make sure that, power is not really given to the people, or in many ways. Now, check this out. At me, where I'm from, Bradenton, we got the sun images around our area that is the symbolic of sun worship. And sun worship is evil. Yeah, very evil. And a lot of bad things that goes on in my city, concerning, political and all kind of other positions. Very bad, concerning my area, but it's bad everywhere. But the summer solstice is very important because to them, they worship the sun god. The sun is at its powerful position, and they worship sun gods, and they do rituals at this time to empower the sun gods, and to make sure they're at power, causing more confusion, conflict, and chaos. Their spiritual wickedness in high places, unfortunately. And in order to bring influence to people in darkness. See, when you have darkness inside you, they will gain stronger influence towards you that you submit to their wicked ideas. Their wicked ideas to hurt people, say something bad to somebody, do something bad to somebody, You will submit to their ideas. You know what I'm saying? It's what is the world system has been using this sun worship throughout human history. Yeah, throughout human history. And it's sad it continues on and on and on. But what am I talking about? Well, the summer solstice is also what God used a sign in 2011. He did a sign that associated with the summer solstice. And it was a 7-7 sign, pretty much. He did. It was 777, long time ago. And the thing is, summer solstice is supposed to be, now, if you look at the pattern of the establishment of the, how you doing, ma'am? if you look at the pattern of of really the day of Pentecost, the day of Pentecost is supposed to be the day of Shavuot, is when, the children of Israel, God declared the children of Israel to be there. The Torah was given to the children of Israel, and also the day of Pentecost is the day that the church was established. And that near that time was near the time of the procedure of headed towards the summer solstice. Now, why would God set everything up in that ideal concerning to spring to summer, concerning his divine plan? God doesn't do things just to do things. He does things for a purpose, And the thing is for those that have eyes to see, ears to hear, to realize that purpose. Now, reason why I'm saying this is because, I digged in scriptures a while back, long time ago, about seeing all these prophets talks about, even Jesus, about summer. They mention about summer, and summer is an ideal of, they call in the prophets, summer fruits. I put it on my, down below on, summer. I did a post about the day of summer when God is going to do his fulfillment, because it's called, the prophets of Israel call it the summer fruits. Summer fruits, and fruits mean fulfillment. Is when fulfillment take place. And fulfillment of fruit, or more likely when things ripen, fulfillment when things ripen, and watch this, when things ripe, it's a time of gathering that, summer is supposed to be all about. When things when fruits ripen and they gather together. Now, why is these prophets, I think it's Hosea and Zechariah and all kind of Micah, have these prophetic messages about the summer? Even Jesus talked about it, about the summer is near. That it talks about, they prophesy about the summer. There's a lot of them. Go, get a Bible Gateway or something, type in summer, and you will see all the prophets, prophesy about this season. God works in seasons and times throughout, he works in seasons and times. And the thing is, summer has been a known season that he talks about. He's going to do something spiritually. So that's because they talk about, the prophets talk about gathering, and they talk ripening. It talks about ripening, fruits ripening and gathering together. So if that's what is what it's saying, then that should be the next move of God's divine plan. It's going to be a time of ripening, spiritually, and gathering. Now, fruit, whose fruit? Who's fruit? Who's going to be? Who is the fruit ripening up to gather? More likely are matured, or more likely mature Christians, are God's gathering maturity, spiritual mature people to gather together and to, impact the world. That's the ideal of God's divine plan, is what he's setting up for? Or is just blase? It's crazy. Blase. Again, thing is, I believe that, looking at, I follow, of course, the prophets of Israel. I don't too much follow the prophetic peoples these days, or, your television and stuff like that. But I follow the prophet of Israel, and what they said. Concerning the signs of what God's divine plan is supposed to look like. Because unfortunately, y'all live in a we live in a church system that is operating in religion and tradition and division, and people can't see spiritually of what they're supposed to see to tell the people about what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because the Spirit of God is hindered to those, to them to not see what they need to see. Well, turn around. People in Starbucks turn around looking at me. It's like, what? How they knew I was here? But that's what. But I believe that God is going to do. It's going to be let me see, riping or fruit. Oh, fruit means fulfillment. I'll say that. Yeah, fruit means fulfillment. I believe fulfillment is going to take place this summer. Our summer. Well, just to shows those super blood moons, all those signs in the heavens took place this year. You know what I'm saying? You had a super blood moon. Sorry, y'all. You have all these events happening in the heavens showing for something's going to happen. Well, I know this is the season, this is the summer that I truly believe that God is going to fulfill in his divine plan. And, you know, and riping is going to take place concerning to gather together a harvest of souls, pretty much. And it's going to be about a movement. Now, y'all want to think, oh, it's going to be a rapture. Now, hold on. A rapture is going to happen it's going to happen in the near future. But the prophets talked about a gathering together God's people. And you know, and it's crazy. I try to tell people gather together to get ready for war. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, man, how could that be? Because have a wonderful day. Gather together ready for war. Well, here's the thing. You know, of course, Paul says, you know, put on the whole armor of God. You know what I'm saying? Concerning the evil day. And you know what I'm saying? But Ezekiel says in 37, talks about, you know, dry bones coming together, you know what I'm saying, and dry bones coming together to establish an army. See, dry bones gather together to bring forth an army. And the thing is, it's crazy that, you know, all the, you know, in First Thessalonians 5, it talks about putting on the breastplate of righteousness, the breastplate of faith, and the helmet of salvation. It's talking about putting, getting ready for war. And it says in 2 Corinthians 6, talks about putting on the armor of righteousness. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Romans 13 talks about put on the armor of light. It's a preparation of a gathering together of a people to get ready for war, to come against the kingdom of darkness. You know what I'm saying? And I truly believe that is going to take place very soon. This gathering together of God's people to get ready for war, to come against the kingdom of darkness and overtake them. Really, so get ready for that event to occur very soon, because that's, if you following what the prophets of Israel saying concerning all the way from Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and Daniel, and Hosea, and Joel, Amos, Obadiah, and Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk. If you're following them and what they're putting out there, is that it's going to, especially Micah got all kind of stuff in all detail of what's really going to happen. It's going to take place very soon. That we need to be ready for what God's divine plan is going to occur. And that's what summer is supposed to be all about spiritually concerning God. Summer fruits pretty much is what's going to pretty much occur. So I hope you get ready for it, gathering together the ripened, the mature in spirit, mature people of God, and overtake the kingdom of darkness. And that's the message. God be the glory here and forever and ever. In Jesus' name, amen.